Well, we took a day trip today. We are at Biltmore Estate, which is in Asheville, North Carolina. Expensive.
It's like going to Disney World without the rides.
It's an incredible place to visit, but I will say overpriced, in my opinion.
Very much so. They used to let you go out here on the grounds, and if you didn't take the tour, you didn't have to pay. Now you got to pay
$60.
Now you got to pay just to even come on the grounds. So.
But it's incredible. I can't lie. My cousin actually proposed to his wife right here.
Right at the lookout.
Yeah. So as you can see, that's the photo spot for everybody. But look at that. Just, ah!
Yeah. Whatever we do, we must do quickly. Beautiful mountains. That is beautiful, but I'm just thinking we better get inside somewhere quick because it is about to drop.
But y'all,
seriously,
look at this.
It is beautiful. It is very beautiful.
I mean,
But it's,
y'all, this was the vacation home.
yeah, this was their vacation home. This wasn't even their home. This was their vacation home.
It was a summer house. This is one of my favorite views,
Oh yeah.
honestly.
Look at that storm coming.
It'll pass quick.
Yeah. Hopefully. Hopefully it will. Oh man, it's coming. It's here already.
Oh my gosh. Oh! Did you see that?
Definitely, I caught it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the wind is intense. Back here.
Yeah.
That's what.
I think it's
We're right on the edge of it.
I think it's moving over though. I think we'll be alright. We may get a little rain, but it'll go away.
Every spring, the Biltmore Estate gets ready for the Biltmore in Bloom event, where many flowers are put out on display for you to see. Knowing that the storm was on its way, we took shelter in the conservatory greenhouse, where we saw many beautiful floral arrangements, and there were sculptures of the house and other buildings of the estate that were made completely out of natural materials like twigs, leaves, and sand.
I wish they had the tractor.
I know. I'm like, we're a couple days short. It sounds like. And yeah, my friend, she's like, her friend,
This is the big dump. Are we gonna braid it?
I'm gonna let you decide.
Alright.
Have a good day.
You want to just go back in or go for the house?
Go to the house.
Go to the house. Alright, well we're gonna...
I can't run. So.
Alright. We're braving it.
Woo!
Oh, good cow.
Oh my Lord.
I know. It's coming down that hard. Not what I was expecting, but hey, we're gonna make the best of it.
Everybody's kind of a little hot.
Except for us, we decided to brave it.
You have to have a sense of humor.
I'm laughing really hard. I mean, it is blowing. It has been coming down.
Yeah, my jacket's all wet.
Don't need these anymore.
I think it's flowing now.
Okay. Not all the happy sunshine roses all the time. Sometimes it's a rainy storm.
That gets you wet?
I don't think I've ever paid this much to get wet. I mean, even going Wet and Wild, I didn't pay this much.
All summer.
For a whole summer. All that happened just now.
Oh, you guys have menus?
Yeah, she gave us some when we...
Miss Kathy, gotta love her.
Thank you. Now that we're complete messes,
Yeah. Just sit down and enjoy it.
here's what I say. I say we each order a different thing and eat off each other's plate.
We're in the barn.
This is a barn.
It used to be a barn. It's a restaurant now.
There are literally booths in the stables. So, and believe it or not, as lovely as this place is, it's super reasonable.
It's not that expensive.
Not
At least
crazy.
not even. I mean, you got to pay a lot just to get in here, but
The food is not expensive, but the ticket prices are insane. Just to be honest with you, we left our arm and leg at the door.
yeah. And we are a mess because it just got poured down.
It was hilarious. But if the rain stops enough, we'll go back out to the gardens to give you some new footage.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And it's super reasonable.
Yeah. It's
Like
that
not much
expensive
different
at all.
not much different than McDonald's.
A little bit different. I mean, it's about $15 a plate. But still, that's not too bad.
Where did you find that?
Is that sunlight I detect?
I think so. Woohoo.
Sunlight. I see sun. I see sun.
We still had a few hours before we were going to tour the inside of the Biltmore house. So we decided to drive to the other side of the property where the Antler Hill Village and Winery was. This section is where you'll find the newest additions to the Biltmore estate. The winery store had a lot more than just fine wine to sell, and being that we are more coffee drinkers than wine drinkers, Lisa always has to check out the mugs. They also had a variety of maple syrups, cooking spices, jams, jellies, sauces, and some beautiful home decor and souvenirs. The winery was originally the estate's dairy barn, and the iconic clock tower used to only have 3 faces on it. The 4th face, which was overlooking a cow pasture, only had a painted face on it. Many speculate that this is simply because cows didn't need to tell time. It was after the dairy barn was turned into a winery that the 4th face was added to the clock tower.
Something for the kids.
Oh my gosh, babe.
Cedric's Tavern.
I would love to see this.
That's funky right there. That must be a maze. That's pretty amazing. They turned all that grass and straw into that sculpture over there. We got drenched just a little bit ago.
We got so drenched. But
Everything's wet.
Let's talk a little bit about Biltmore State.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Expensive, wonderful, and reasonably priced food.
Food's good.
Yeah.
Really good food.
And there are reasonably priced places to eat. And of course, you do get to tour the house. It was quite expensive. It was $70 almost per person, and I feel another raindrop.
Yeah.
So kind of pricey in terms of your tickets, but beautiful. We cannot show you inside the house, as I'm aware.
Yeah, they don't allow any cameras inside.
If we're wherever we're allowed to photograph, we will.
Yeah.
Or film, we sure will. Just to show you. But it's an incredible place to visit if you're in the Asheville area.
Yeah, one of the prize things that's in North Carolina, there's a good reason why they chose to build the house here, is because North Carolina's got a lot to offer. It's a very beautiful place. I can understand why they wanted it here.
And you wouldn't think in our dinky little state,
Yeah,
everybody thinks it's all rednecks and hillbillies,
but
that you would have this. But this is
Yeah.
the largest private home in the country.
Even though no video was allowed, they did allow some still photography as long as no flash was used. Though we took very many pictures, nothing can compare to seeing this place live for yourself. The Biltmore house had 43 bedrooms, each with its own private bath. This was done during a time when most houses didn't even have any indoor plumbing at all. The most fascinating thing to me was that the Biltmore house produced its own electricity and was wired for both DC and AC current.
Well, happy Resurrection Sunday. We are just back from church and we are going to change our clothes and get right back with you. Okay, we are back. Wanted to tell you more about the Biltmore House Estate, Asheville. Even though it's not one of the cities that Route 64 goes through, Route 64 does come close enough to it to enjoy it if you are on the Route 64 tour, like we're going to be presenting to you in just a few weeks.
Yes!
When we get started. Hopefully it'll be a few weeks, but it's going to happen this summer.
Yes, our first trip is the end of May.
It's towards the end of May.
Yes. So you'll probably see some things in fairly short order from that. But speaking of Biltmore, we know we talked about this in the video. It's an expensive place to go, to me. I think $69 to tour one house is a lot of money. Now, there's a lot to do there. They've got a winery, the gardens are beautiful, the conservatory is amazing. I don't take away from that a bit. But it is a little pricey. It's worth it. Now, for us, this is only a couple hours away from the house, so this was a day trip for us.
Okay, well, we got in the car to escape all the noise of the lawnmowers. We're on our way to meet up with family for our Easter Sunday meal. Biltmore House was a lot of fun. It was expensive, but it was a lot of fun. And we do think that it's something that everybody should check out if you're traveling through North Carolina.
It's an awesome place to go visit when you're from North Carolina.
And there are ways of getting discounts to get in there. You know, you might find a Groupon or something like that. There's other ways to get a better deal than what we did.
For sure, do your homework because we paid full price.
Yeah, we paid full price. So I would recommend doing some research and getting a discount of some kind. But it is a lot of fun. It is worth it. Right now, the Biltmore in Bloom is going on, and they've got a train going through the conservatory now.
It's so cute.
That goes through all the buildings that they've made out of natural, things.
So cute, and it's really impressive. The models that they made are so impressive.
And they're going to have even more flowers out now. They were right in the process of starting that when we went there, so we didn't get the full effect of it, but you should see it. It's a really great thing to see.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe button, and until next time, happy camping.
I'm just waiting a little bit for the lawnmower to go somewhere else. Okay, for real, yay. That lawnmower is just so loud.
It's such a pretty day. Everybody's out in their yards today, so sorry about the extra noise.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Do you want to go in the camper?
Hang on a minute. Yeah, I guess so. Well, that's not going to really help much. Yeah. The Route 64 tour is a really great way to see North Carolina, all the way from the coast to the mountains.
We are at Chubby's Tacos.
This is part of a rescue farm, Heart Saving Rescue, and most of the animals you see that are here and a number more back up on the farm are rescue animals. And if any profits are made here, then that goes to support the rescue.